Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tropico 5. I know this is normally when we play a little bit of Faster Than Light, but today we're going to try something a little bit different. Faster Than Light will be back. I'm probably going to film it tomorrow, possibly the day after, maybe the day after that, but Faster Than Light will be back by the end of next week. I promise. I'm so excited about Tropico 5, and I haven't really had a chance to sit down and play it too extensively, film episodes, that type of thing. I've played it a couple times just beforehand to get a feel for the new dynamics. But let's just get right underway. Let's get a Kanukia dynasty. They've changed things up a little bit as far as the gameplay is concerned, if you're familiar with the earlier Tropicos. Basically, we start in the colonial age, so we are under basically the English Empire, and the first age we need to declare independence. And there are a couple of ways that we can fight for our independence. Then in the second age, it's the World Wars, and after that you go into the Cold War. Then you go into modern times and all sorts of different things. So if you don't know what Tropico is, we are basically going to be the leader of a little Caribbean island. And I am going to be a pretty brutal leader, because I normally am in this type of game. Basically, you want to keep your dynasty in power by any means necessary. So what's a good Gabriel Canuccio? Kanukia, Gennaro Kanukia, Gil Kanukia, Gonzalo Kanukia, Gregorio Guadal. We're going to go with that because I have no idea how to say it. All right. Now, what are we going to be? You know, you got to go with and some purple. Light purple, because that symbolizes royalty. Yeah. I like it. Let's get a hat going. A nice fedora. Yeah. Go with a cigar, maybe. Yeah. I'm digging it. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna be a pretty brutal leader, I think. People aren't gonna be allowed to protest. Probably only the rich are gonna be able to vote if we ever have votes. That's good. Yeah, generated map. I agree with that. I think generated map, make it randomized, political difficulties on medium. I guess I can go with that. Yeah. Disasters are occasional, victory by points. Now we don't need any victories. Let's just go for it. Jump right in. So yeah, there's new things to Tropico. There's research points, so we're not able to actually build everything that we'd want to build right off the bat. Music might be an issue. Actually, you know what? Music probably is an issue. So you won't have been hearing game sounds until now, just because the company is claiming copyright on YouTube videos. So I apologize for that. You're just gonna have to imagine really upbeat, Latin music. The music is amazing, so it's really unfortunate that there's a whole bunch of copyright issues going on. But yeah, so let's get something underway here. We only have right now a ranch for pigs, and we have that right in the middle of town, so we're gonna demolish that because I really don't like that location. So first things first, let's get that demolished. We're just on pause right now because we want to orient ourselves. We're actually going to want to click play because the crown's going to give us.
His Majesty has come up with
they want us to build a goat ranch.
Plan to defeat our enemies. We will send them food and then conquer them once they have become fat and lazy.
That's great. Anyway, so we're going to get that demolished. That should be rather soon. And then we need to build a new ranch because right now I'm the governor of this island. And I only have 4 years left on my mandate. So we need to declare independence before my mandate runs out. And you can extend the mandate. So it's not like it's the end of the world if it looks like the mandate's going to run out soon. Because we do get opportunities to extend it. So let's find a good agricultural area. I'm thinking right along here is going to be good. And then we're going to come down halfway first of all, come up to there, come up to there. Nice straight roads. So we need a goat ranch. So first let's just go right into raw resources, get a nice little ranch going. We're going to want goats. So there we go. One goat ranch, maybe get a second goat ranch. Simply because we are going to get tasks that are going to involve us exporting this goat milk probably. So we will see. Maybe though we get a cattle ranch because cattle ranches are good. Let's look at plantations. I'm gonna want probably tobacco would be good. Let's cancel this and let's plop the tobacco down there because that's a really good spot for tobacco, and we're gonna want to be exporting cigars. I mean, come on, how else am I going to be supplying the cigar that's in my guy's mouth, right? How else am I going to be doing that? We're going to need food, actual food for our people. So what? I'm looking for good ones for here. Cocoa, we can't really eat. We don't really have. So this is going to be our ranch plaza, clearly, because not so good on the plantation availability, but really good for ranches. So we'll go something like that, and we'll get some more popping up here is where we'll get some plantations going. So this will be where we have our ranches. So we'll get some cattle going. We will probably get another cattle. Of course, we've got the street here now, Scott. Yeah, that's true too. And maybe a llama, so we can get some wool as well. And we'll plop him down there. All right, then let's get some plantations. So corn is always good, and that looks like it's gonna be decent there. But if we can get, look at the bananas. Yeah, we're gonna get some banana plantations up and running here. Okay, maybe one more just to close out that line. Yeah, we're gonna be banana central. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, so we've got our tobacco, we've got our bananas, we've got all kinds of ranches. That's gonna be good. This is the one that we want high priority. We actually probably want the ranches high priority just because they're going to be the quickest to build, I think. So that's going to be good. That's going to help us. We are in the negative. That's okay. So how do we get ourselves to be independent? Well, we need to live long enough. So we're going to need to be extending the mandate, but we're going to get that option when we complete the goat ranch here. And we need to get our public support above 51%. So
His Royal
go.
Majesty has instructed
We're getting
me
the
to
royal
present
commendation
you with this letter of commendation
because
for your
we
achievements in the
successfully
name of the Empire.
completed the goat ranch. So I can one of these four things. I can put $5,000 into my treasury. I can put $5,000 into my Swiss bank account, which is how you level up your dynasty now. I can extend my mandate by 12 months. But it looks like I automatically got a little bit of a mandate extension. And I can get fresh colonists, so 10 extra citizens. What I'm going to do right now is we're going to get a little bit of a treasure subsidy because I did bring us into the negative. That's what I'm going to do. We've got another task here.
Is the path to autonomy, Governor.
We want to build a library, which is how we get research points. So I agree with that. Very, very strongly. So let's get a nice little library. We're going to want it. We don't want to ruin the shacks that have come up. We'll ruin the shacks once we have like houses and things to replace them with. But that's a nice little spot for the library, I think, right there. And so we've spent the $5,000 that we've been given, but that's okay. We're actually probably going to want that as high priority as well. So they're going to build the ranches, then they're going to build the library, then they're going to build the plantations. But we did want the ranches getting underway because we do want, we're going to want to connect you to the road. Definitely. So let's get you going right there. That solves that problem. Okay. Because this, basically what happens, making money in Tropico is a little bit different than other little simulation games. Basically, your ranches will produce the milk and the meat, and that'll help feed your people, and excess milk and meat and things like that will go down here to be exported, and same with tobacco and same with bananas, and basically you export things, and that's how you make money. So as you can see, we have a bunch of milk to be exported. We're only going to make $287 off of the milk, so kind of rather unfortunate. but once we start exporting other things, then we're going to be doing quite well.
Stage 1 of His Majesty's plan has been initiated. All colonies must start exporting food to our enemies.
It's great. So we're exporting, we have a goal to export 3,000 milk, and that will extend my mandate automatically. So that's good. I like that. All right. So we're probably underway of building this. Are we underway of building this? Not yet. No. So we're building that. That's okay. So this is goats, that's cattle, that's going to be llamas. So I'm fine with that. We will lower the necessity of the tobacco because we do want to get bananas underway because we are going to need to feed the people. So feeding the people is going to be of the utmost importance because hungry people tend to have revolts and tend to overthrow the dictator, and so I don't quite like that. But the crown did just send me $5,800, so I'm quite happy about that. That did get me out of the negative, so a little bit of a subsidy. This little quest thing is about trades, and you need to spend money in order to get a ship or trade routes or things like that. So I'm waiting to click that until I'm good and ready. Do I have workers? I do. So we're okay. So let's get research going then. Probably mines, actually. Because mines, we're going to want to build mines because we're going to want to start exporting things. And that looks like coal. Yeah. Mines have changed, and I don't like the change. Ooh, I like that we have gold right there. I don't like the change. It used to be like you would zoom out here and you'd have a map and it would show you, like, you'd look for iron deposits and it would be like, oh, that area of ground is green. So then you'd build a mine on that and it would dig it open. Now mines are these little rock formations, and you'll see, like, we just tuck a little mine into that, and that's where the mine is. It doesn't destroy the terrain or anything like that. So it's basically like a free mine, because the thing about mines in previous Tropicos is they destroyed the terrain. It was it ruined the beauty of your island if you had a mine right in the middle of the city. But now this is just going to be a little gold mine tucked away in there. It's going to make us a ton of money, so we really lucked out. And it's going to be pretty much free because it's not going to hurt the beauty of our island. So I don't like that change. I don't like that change at all. But they've made a lot of really good changes. I see that I fucked up this. That's going to bug me. I'm going to have to fix
His
that.
Royal Majesty has instructed
What's this
me
for?
to
Oh, we
present
exported
you
all the milk
with
already.
this letter
Wow.
of commendation
We
for
milked
your
the
achievements
crap
in the
out of those
name
goats.
of the Empire.
So, don't want a treasure subsidy right now. I could take the personal gift, but I'm more concerned about extending my mandate at the moment. Just to be sure that I have enough of a mandate. So let's just take this. Let's go down here, boom. Now we're all straightened out. Don't have to worry
My
about that.
good fellow, I have it from a very reliable source that there be gold in them there hills, boy. I suggest you send some men to find it.
So we're actually going to complete this quest right away because we've already found the gold deposits right there. Right? I mean, I found it. Ding. So should be dinging. We're 1 month away from being able to do that. How many workers? Just two. That's fine. I'm not going to pay the money to invite a foreign college-educated worker just yet, because eventually we will have college on the island. We've got lots of bananas. The crown just sent us a ton of money. I'm loving the money that they're sending us. Loving the money.
Our
So,
research team, that is to say me, discovered the shovel 40 times. If I find out who put it there, I will kill him. Anyway, I gave it to the miners so they can put it somewhere safe. Like underground.
I love Penultimo. We only ever really we see him when he researches things. When we research things in different events like that. Penultimo is amazing. He's awesome. He's our advisor, and he's simply fantastic. So we're gonna nestle. Oh, that's coming up as unexplored territory. That would be why we haven't. So yeah, Fog of War, also new to Tropico. I'm kind of mixed feelings about it, but I mean, whatever. I don't like that. Like, you have to send your military units out to explore it, which is fine, but you have to pay money to do that. And the bananas look really cool. Wow, they've done a really good job of the textures and everything. Tropico, like I played the original Tropico, and I played Tropico 3. But man, we've just come such a long way. Let's get ranch upgrades, because we have quite a few ranches. Something
Your
here.
family's rather rollicking love life has led to an unexpected pregnancy.
Uh-oh, we got a girl knocked up. So as any other important birth, the event will grab the attention of people far and wide. It may even cause some controversy. How should we handle this? So we can organize a quick wedding. So we're going to have to build a Catholic mission in 9 months to do that. We can pay to keep things quiet. I don't want to spend that kind of money. I like a good scandal. Minus 10%, or minus 10 royalist relations, or don't acknowledge a child. I'm going to organize a quick wedding because we were going to build a Catholic mission anyways. So let's get that on the ground. And we're all done building everything else. So this should build rather quickly. We'll plop it. Where are we going to plop it? Probably right in there. That's a nice little. We are taking out a couple of the shacks, of course, but also plop it right in there, out by the farms. It does nestle in nicely right into that, and that is 3 wide. So I could get a pub right next to it, and that would be hilarious. Or, or we can nestle it in there. So many decisions. You know me and placing things. Let's plop it there. Let's plop it there.
While His Majesty finds
Research the
your
sickle.
island-
Okay, so we can do that. We are researching cowboys. We'll research the sickle next time. Hopefully I didn't cough into the mic there. I tried to turn really fast. All right, so we're building the Catholic mission. You did explore that. That should have found the gold deposit for me now. We'll get the mine built into it, yeah, and we will get the road here coming along the side. Hey, come on. I really don't know why you're doing this to me. Is it because... Like, I really don't know. Yeah, you're fine with doing that. So, that's just really strange. Oh, you dirty. Okay, fine. And we'll have to fill that in. We'll get a nice little guard tower. Boom. There we go. Little military outpost there to fill that in. Make me less angry at the world. Okay. Catholic mission, 81% complete. So that's good. We're going to avoid the scandal a little bit. Just a little bit, though. People are going to want a little bit of entertainment. So we are going to need the pub I was talking about. Because our popularity is going down. And a lot of that's going to have to do because people aren't getting drunk. And people want to get drunk. People want to get drunk. That's just how people are. So where are we going to put it? Probably right where they're living would be a good enough spot, as good a spot as any. That's where a lot of the shacks are. You can just get smashed and go back home. Yeah, sounds like a good idea to me. Boom, plop it down there. If we need to move it, we will.
Born, all animals became quiet. A light shone through the skies, and La Chupacabra herself went to the crib and bowed to the infant. At least, that is what we will write in the history books.
So, on max budget by 1. So, max budget. All workers in Tropico will like that. Grants 100 annual income. That's really not that great. So, probably a union leader. Okay. So, what's our guy going to look like then? The astronaut. Cold War. So you get the white, some black, cold black is kind of nice. I don't know about the whole bald. Maybe I don't know. Hair color doesn't really make sense there. Get a cowboy hat, maybe. Yeah, a little baseball cap, army cap, fedora. Fedora actually not so bad, not so bad. And I got a fedora, so you're keeping a little bit of the maybe a nice little tobacco pipe. Yeah. What's your name? Columbano Canuckia. I like it. I like it. So the main color is coconut white. The supplementary color, not 100%. Ooh, maybe like a light brown. That kind of goes better, I think. There we go. Boom. We can edit that later if we absolutely need to. So let's exit that. And I think actually this is a good spot to end the episode. So we have our bananas running. We just built up a gold mine. That's going to be good. We rushed to build a Catholic mission to avoid the scandal of our illegitimate child. And overall, we're doing quite well, apart from the popularity thing. But people don't need to be happy on my island, as we will see at some point in time. I will see you all next time.